I don't have to meet somebody anywhere I don't want to meet them, because at the end of the day, if I don't receive whatever they're giving me, I don't have to. And there's nothing wrong with that.
It's good to do things in groups because they'll hold you accountable.
It's the same with these TikToks and stuff. The money's coming, but it's coming fast. And just as quick as it comes, they spend it. So it'd be interesting to see the world in 30 years.
The best way to do anything, see any kind of group, is you have to take some inventory every once in a while. One of the things I learned is relationships are like dig into them, because that's all we have. Like money don't matter, jobs don't matter. How much weight we lose sometimes don't matter. But this that we have right here with us matters so much.
Come out to play.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? You are watching Rebrander's Podcast. We thank you so much for being here tonight. Hey, if we have any kind of issues, if you have any kind of issues, don't hesitate to go over to YouTube, Rebrander's Podcast. All one word, and join us there. In fact, just go over there and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, let me introduce you to my co-host. What's up, Ace? See, we always talk with the fellas.
What's going on with this? How you doing there, bro Ham?
Not much, man. It's another Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Wasn't I telling you this earlier today?
Time to get it.
Yashika, how you doing today?
I'm good. A little tired, but good.
Somebody just got off a big trip. Sounds like it was pretty exciting.
It was big emotion.
Let's take it all the way west. What's happening, Helen? She's honest. She's Helen. Ladies and gentlemen, she's honest. Honestly, Helen. How you doing, Helen?
Hey. I'm aligned with you. It's a Wednesday. It's a good day. Favorite people to be around.
Yeah.
Work didn't stress me out too much today. So it's a good Wednesday.
That's a good thing.
Always good to hear, y'all. We have a great show tonight. We're going to talk about current events, August 2025. Some of them may actually be controversial. That's okay. Get in where you fit in. But some of them may actually be pretty fun. We want to hear everybody's opinion. Don't hesitate. Hey, if you're watching this later on, y'all be sure to go to YouTube and subscribe. And we are live every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central. And we're out of Dallas in California. All right, we're going to get the show started, y'all. Let's go ahead and go to the comments. We got K-Hell. What's up, K-Hell?
What's up with Corey?
Hey.
And we always appreciate you, K-Hell, for tuning in each and every week. And Deborah, number one, you too.
Hey.
We always appreciate Deborah Collette. She said good evening.
What's going on? It's Deborah Collette.
Deborah.
So we're going to play our world famous game again tonight at about in about 20 minutes. And the game is, does Helen know the answers? Listen, kind of some old sayings, you know what I mean? That's what we're going to do tonight. See if Helen knows the blank. So you two in the audience can answer. They're all pretty simple, so it's not going to be too hard. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get started on this conversation tonight. It's headlines, current events, August 2025. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, y'all, especially in the world of social media, the world of CNN, et cetera, et cetera. And I want to go ahead and just jump right on in. All right. Ace, this is one that you threw out last night. There's a tennis player.
Oh.
She's trying to, I missed her name. I forgot her name. You're going to have to, I misspelled something there. You're going to
Sasha something.
Yeah. So there's a tennis player. She's charging $1,000 to date her. Two charges, what they should say. A tennis player is charging $1,000 to date her. Now, I didn't have enough time to bring up her picture. Y'all go check out Sasha something, or just go type that in the headline. Well, what do y'all think? Tell me how y'all feel about paying money to date a person. This apparently has nothing to do with the date itself. In other words, you hand over $1,000 and then you take them out to eat, then you take them to a movie or et cetera, et cetera. How do you feel about that, Ace?
I wonder if the ladies had to say.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I guess if she's starting a second job as well. Prostitute is too hard, so I say escort. She's just trying a new business.
Lady of the night is nice. I think that's the one I like. If I had to pick, one. Yeah, I think she you get what you pay for. You better have that thing hot and ready.
And I was, what bothers me about women that make statements like this, then the next thing is that don't mean that he get to get in my pants.
But it does.
But you expect him to pay $1,000 just to talk to you, but it don't mean he can't expect to get some cootie cat.
And that's just the date. Like, we got to keep in mind to date her. So that means y'all got to go out. Who's paying for that?
Mm-hmm.
Who's paying for the date?
Yeah.
And if she wanted $1,000 to date her, you know she ain't going to Cheesecake Factory.
Listen,
Nicholas says
But-
never. Corey Rao, good evening, Corey.
What's up,
Hey,
Corey?
girl.
It used to be a time where if a man takes a woman out on a date and he takes her to whatever, and she decides to get a steak, a shrimp, a lobster, hey, it's automatic. I got to get that, you know. So if I'm right off the top of the date give you $1,000, you got to know tonight is the night. In fact, if I'm paying $1,000, I own you this week, maybe this month.
I get you for the whole weekend.
I tell you, if I'm paying $1,000, he said, might well put that money on black. Go gamble. If I'm paying $1,000, don't worry about where we're going to eat. Nothing. Don't even get dressed.
right.
You don't need some clothes.
Yeah, because see, if you pay $1,000, that's a rent. You know,
Or the
you
date
can-
at the house.
you do whatever.
Hey,
Yeah.
What do you
In
call it?
one
Netflix
room.
and shit?
Nah, I paid $1,000. No, when I turn on Netflix.
Is that a real? That's a real headline. Like that's not. That's
Yeah.
Sasha Vickery is her name.
Yeah.
Sasha
that's-
Vickery.
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
guys are catfishing and crazy and not who they supposed to be, so like that. So it's kind of like she needs $1,000 deposit if you want to date her. My problem is too, besides what we obviously stated, is I don't know if y'all pulled a picture of, but it's like nah.
Yeah, I just pulled it up and I sent it to the group.
That's not $1,000 deposit.
That's what they looking for, Corey. These are the kind they looking for. This is the one they probably pay it. They might pay it.
No, the thing is, if I pay $1,000, first of all, I'm starting off. You got to be one bad SOB. You know what I mean? You got to be somebody that that I've been kind of been lusting after for a very long time. This
You gotta be
is a sexual
Sheba,
thing.
baby.
Yeah, it got to be Pam Grier all day long. But no, I couldn't do it. Not $1,000. Nobody is worth that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now.
Yeah, because what are you paying for real?
right.
Exactly.
The least.
What is it that you're paying for?
Like she a lawyer, like she got a retainer.
Right. Terms and conditions.
Uh-huh.
All right, keeping the headlines going. All right, so we're gonna move on from that. All right, so Beyonce, as y'all know, she won the award for Best Country Singer. Was it
Right.
2025? Was it this year?
Oh,
Yeah.
Best album or something.
This album,
Yeah.
something. Maybe Best New Country, whatever her whatever she won. As y'all know, everybody was upset about that in the country world. Okay, except for one individual, and he spoke up about it. Country singer Charlie Crockett. He backs Beyonce. Now I don't know country music, so I'm not really sure who Charlie Crockett is, but he backs Beyonce. Now I do know he's a white male. So my question to y'all is this damaging to his career?
Yeah, in that country world, yeah.
I don't think the caucus community partakes in cancel culture like the black community does, to be honest. I don't think they're gonna mess with his money, because messing with his money might mess with their money.
You see what they did to them Dixie Chicks back in the day, so
I don't know what.
I see you don't even know them, do you? You know why? Because they spoke up.
yeah. Yeah, you're right. Ace, that did happen, but this is when they were talking about, was it Bush they were talking about? Isn't that why they canceled the Dixie Chicks? I still like
something about the war or something like that. Yeah.
Well, for me, like we had this conversation last night, I don't think it cancels him, because like I said, and I'll say again, I think that the Beehive, that's what they call Beyonce's people, right?
Yeah.
She has too many members of the Beehive, and the Beehive is extremely supportive, and so country people can act like that if they want to. He's still gonna have a sold out show. It might even get better.
Right.
You remember when they was trying to mess up with Shador? What everybody did? They went and bought all his merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I think will happen. I think it was a smart move, because he's like the Lone Ranger. He's the only one in the country world that's really supporting her.
And he's backing a talented artist, though. It's not.
Yeah, it's not like she's not talented, right?
Like, y'all really mad? Really?
I like his statement that he made. He said, "I don't have to down a black woman to advance my career." Just like, and I guess he's saying, like, let your music speak for itself. What you worry about what she doing? Make your music.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know
Dr.
what
Crockett.
I've noticed is oftentimes you have a white artist who stands up for a black artist, typically in the country world, and it actually propels their career. If their career can be propelled. For example, look at what's the boy named Lil Nas X or whatever. He had the horses in the back song, and then Billy Ray Cyrus said, "Oh, y'all don't want to make that a country song? Well, let's put me on the song, and then it's artificial. You know, it's going to be a country song." So he did that, and then of course it propelled Lil Nas X. Of course, now he's walking around drunk in Hollywood. Nevertheless, it did not hurt Billy Ray Cyrus at all. Of course, I don't know that Billy Ray Cyrus' career could be hurt. You know, you got some people who cannot be canceled. Jay-Z and Beyonce can't be canceled. So you can say whatever you want about them, but when you start backing them up, then I think it just helps your career all the more.
Do you think that I think, but I wonder if y'all think with Billy Ray Cyrus, because other than Achy Breaky Heart, I don't know another bop that Billy Ray Cyrus made. You know what I mean? So with the country, Old Town Country Road or whatever, he reintroduced himself to the world with that song, in my opinion. People didn't really know him. The only thing he was known for is being Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana's dad.
Hey,
you know, they didn't really know him like that anymore. So I think that was a smart move for him too, because he helped Lil Nas, but not as much as he helped himself.
So now you just made a great statement, a great point. So do you think Charlie Crockett is doing the same thing?
Why
trying
not?
to get on the bandwagon? Like Beyonce, let's collaborate.
I was gonna say it because ain't now one of us heard of him before this. So.
Smart, right?
How with him backing her like that and that strong and speaking of her like as a black woman, what are the odds that she just might throw him a bone and do a song with him?
That would propel his career to a completely.
Yeah, because she's good to go, but it'll propel him. She's fine. She's okay.
And just put
But
him
it'll,
or just even put him in the music video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
is it possible for the Beehive to then become country music fans, y'all think? Can we as black people cross over into country music?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
What's her name? She's doing country right now, and I heard a couple of her songs. Ooh, Michelle. K. Michelle. She sounds really good country.
Yeah. She went to college for yodeling.
Yeah, I was gonna say she wanted to be in country for a very long time, but the country industry wouldn't accept her, so she found her niche in rap, and then she got hip hop, and that's how she's
doing country right now. She sounds. I heard some of her songs. Sounds really good. She performs very well. It's country
that
for
was the
real.
first thing. But how do you get a scholarship for yodeling? Like, who heard you yodeling and said, "I want to pay for you to go to school to do that"?
What are you yodeling doing? Is there a yodeling crew in high school?
Yeah, like the whole girl walking down the hall.
country.
What's up, Tim J?
What's going on? They had a
well, you know what though? Talking about country in the black community, actually, Charlie Pride or whatever his name is, Nelly had a country album out. I mean, it's a list of people. What's the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish?
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Rucker, Darius Rucker or something.
Darius Rucker. Little Cry.
So it's a whole lot of people. We haven't found the you know what? Believe it or not, Stuck on You. Got this feeling down. That's a country song by Lionel. I Want Destiny by the Jacksons. So I believe if we really hit it hard and we really try to do it, we could probably get into that country game.
Of course we can.
Know it yet?
Yeah, we really don't.
I like.
Oh yeah.
Like
and we got some dope black country artists too. Like I listened to this cat named Rashad, and so you know. He got some bangers. I'm talking. I have it up in the truck. I'll be riding down the street like this.
K. Helm says, "Didn't Ray Charles do country? Yes, he did. He did a great one too. Country is already within us. Actually, I think we did the blues first, and then country derived from the blues, if I'm not mistaken. So you know, we already, you know, we could take over if we want to. I guess it's just a different style of doing it. You don't have to be a great singer to be a country singer. I do know that much. You know, you can have a good rhythm." Anyway, y'all, we're talking current events. This is August 2025. If y'all have any current events that we have missed, y'all don't hesitate to tell us about them. We got a few of them that we're going to talk about. I'm going to jump on this one. This is what a 4-minute conversation. I don't mean to say it like that because when I pull it up, it's going to sound really kind of nasty, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Did y'all know 2 children were killed, 17 people injured in a shooting in Minneapolis Catholic school today in Massachusetts?
I just heard that.
Yeah.
My mom just told me that.
And
Did you see that he left his suicide note?
yeah, had the manifesto. He had the chapel sketched out. Like he had drew a recreation of the chapel. You know where he wanted to attack.
This world, man. No. That's terrible.
Now, we took a big dip in 2020. They stopped going to school anyways. 21, we didn't hear of any. 22, I think maybe a couple. Now, is it back on the rise, or am I missing some? This seems like one of the first school shootings or mass shootings or school shootings, I'll say, since we've had in a while.
It's this year hasn't had a whole lot. I think that's why. And
We had
It's only like the second week of school. That's what's so scary.
it's just
the second
scary.
school.
Yeah.
But I don't think this guy went to that school though.
No.
I mean, he went to the school, but he wasn't in school.
It was a random, or he knew that. Did he know the people there?
I don't know what his motive was. Maybe they got to do some more investigation, but I do know it wasn't just random, because he had hand drawn that chapel and like the entry points and stuff like that. So I don't know why I hadn't heard why he chose to do that, but
When you find out, when they call you and tell you, please.
Oh yeah, I keep my hotline on.
I appreciate that.
But it just kills me, then he commits suicide, so it's like he can't be punished. Oh man.
That's unfortunate.
Well, y'all, we're just
as a parent.
A good 8 months into Donald Trump. So we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back from our break here in just a little bit. We're going to take a quick break real quick, and then we're going to come back and we're going to see how much Helen actually knows. We'll see y'all in about 1 minute.
This September, we are boycotting Amazon, Uber, and PepsiCo. And please remember, Amazon has affiliates, PepsiCo has affiliates, and we do not let those slide either. And of course, Target. We never stop with Target. They are the perfect example. They are the proof that if we hold the line, if we stay disciplined, we can take these companies down one by one. And as always, the full boycott list will be posted on our website at thepeoplesunionusa.com in the Blackout blog. But make no mistake, September is about showing our strength, because we are also standing in solidarity with the Black Out the System movement from September 16th to the 20th. If you can only give one day, make it September 17th, which is Constitution Day. That's no work, no shopping, nothing. We shut it down. We are the economy. Without us, they have nothing. We do not stop. We do not fold. We do not let up. Target is the example. Amazon, Uber, and PepsiCo, they are next. Stand strong, stay disciplined, and remember, we do not stop. Please share, my friends.
Man, that's a hard.
What'd you say, Chris?
He had affiliations through his mother somehow at the school, I think, as we're talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this guy. Oh, I hate that. I hate to hear that.
This guy said Target. I didn't like the way he said Target. All right, y'all. We got a game tonight. We're going to play. The game is Does Helen Know the Answer? Now, these are actually pretty easy.
Yes.
We're going to give the audience a chance to read them too, but obviously, Yashika and Ace, you get a chance too. We talked about these last night, some of them. So here's our game for the night. We need a sponsor right here. So if anybody want to sponsor this part, please let us know. All right. Are y'all ready? This is what we're going to do. All you have to do is fill in the blank. If there's one word, then I'm going to say blank. If there's two words, I'm going to say blank, blank, or whatever the case may be. Are you ready, Helen?
Yes.
Absolutely.
She says she is. Here we go. All right. And audience, you have a chance to answer this too. All right. The question is, do I look like blank, blank the food?
Boo boo the food, baby.
All right.
Don't do that now.
You got right on top of that one, huh?
She got right on top of it. That's good.
All right, I'll
That's
give
good.
y'all time next time. But listen, that's a good one.
Did the audience know that one? I'm sure everybody knew that one. That was pretty good.
That one just jumped out at us. Yeah, you can rush. It jumped out at you. It probably gave you flat, baby, when you heard it. They usually come right before a little bit of violence, too.
Okay, and the next one, hold on, let me fix it. All right, so the next one is I'm not one of your blank, blank. I'm not one of your blank, blank.
This stuff that's
kind of
mama.
Audience.
Okay, she waiting on the audience. Audience, This is something that your mama would say. I'm not one of your blank. Oh, here they come in. They coming in. K-Help said it. He got it right. I'm not one of your little friends. Very good. Too easy. Too easy. All right, here we go. You know what? I'm not even asking y'all if y'all think Helen would know it. Here's the next one. Tell me if you think Helen would know it. Tiff J said little friend. She spelled it correct too. That's right.
No, yeah,
little friend. All right, will Helen know this one? Number 3. Just trying to make $1. Blank, 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 blank. I had to put the whole blank thing at the end. Does Helen know this? I say yes.
I can look. She looking too serious.
She looks too serious. Come on, Helen.
She usually had that little excited look on her face.
Come on, Helen, say it before anybody else.
I'm looking on my poker face. Just trying to make $1 to hear you holler.
We talking about.
We got it.
We talked about that at the beginning of the show. We ain't talking about the $1,000 date no more.
Come on, y'all. Tell her what it is.
Oh,
close.
Almost.
Close, Tiff J.
Just trying to make $1 to make you holler.
Can't know what it is. Tiff said LMAO. Oh, she got it wrong, y'all. It's just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
I've heard that one. Not
a dime and a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think Helen is gonna know this?
Oh yeah, she'll know that one.
Yeah, I got faith in her.
Yeah.
She looked like she would have let us down.
Audience, what do you think? Will Helen know this one?
She's looking over. She's cheating. Come on.
I'm not.
She got the cheat sheet over there.
I do. I already know this one though.
Oh, okay, what is it?
Is it one monkey? Don't
there
stop.
You go.
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed.
That's easy.
That's only because of King George.
One monkey don't stop, no show. If you want to leave, that's my jam. Go ahead and leave, baby.
Here we go. This is another. Let me call you back when I get in the house and blank, blank.
Oh.
Let me call you back when I get in the house and blank, blank. You ever put that monkey on there? That's good. I say no. She looks too confused right now.
No.
Helen does not know this.
I do know it. I just can't remember it.
Hey, let me call you back in the house when I get blank, blank.
And watch these clothes make this dinner. Meet these kids.
That's
a lot of guesses, but no, and no.
Let me call you back when I get settled.
Oh.
Hey, can't help know it.
You never get settled. Oh, you never get settled, by the way. If people tell you that, you talk to them later.
Yeah.
If you talk to them,
they will not call you back.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying
3 days later. How big was that dinner you was gonna cook? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's another one. Does Helen know this one? Blank knows my heart. Pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, she got to have that.
Hello, Reggie. How you doing?
That's my brother, y'all.
Hey, bro.
Hey.
Blank knows my heart. What is that? Does Helen know it?
Most people say this right before that trade.
All the time.
Helen, did you know?
Yeah, God know my heart.
God know my heart. Yeah.
Well, people use that before sin anytime. It can be anything. Yeah. Hey, make sure you do that.
I didn't even mean that. God knows my heart.
God know my heart.
Yeah. I don't care what you say. God knows.
We got 2 more, y'all. Here it goes. This one might be a little bit more difficult based off the way it's written on here. It says, "You blank, never blank."
Oh, mm-hmm.
She got it. I can tell she caught it.
What's that one, Helen? Come on.
You ain't never lied.
There you go. There you go.
Very good, Helen. Very good. Very good. All right, we got one more. Let's see if Helen knows this one. What do y'all think?
I didn't know that one just passed, by the way.
Oh, did you not? You ain't never lied. This right here you got to do with a clap. This one comes with it. See what we ain't.
Is that? Uh-huh.
And she sounded like she knew it.
Say it. What is it?
Well, we ain't. Oh, I said what we ain't gonna do, but what we ain't
gonna do. That'll work.
Ain't gonna do.
K-Help said, "Well, we ain't gonna do." There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty fun. Good. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on that game. Hey, look, we're gonna take a real quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more about what's going on in the world today. Current events 2025. We'll see y'all in about a minute and a half.
One of my favorite stories is in a mother's womb were two babies, and one turns to the other and says, "Do you believe in life after delivery?" And the other replies, "Why, of course, there has to be something after delivery. Maybe we're here to prepare ourselves for what will be later." "Nonsense," said the first. "There's no life after delivery. What kind of life would that be?" "I don't know," said the second, "but there'll be more light than here. Maybe we'll walk with our legs and eat with our mouths. Maybe we'll have other senses we can't understand now." First goes, "That's ridiculous. Walking is impossible, and eating with our mouths, that's absurd. The umbilical cord is what scientifically supplies nutrition and all that we need, but it's far too short. Life after delivery is to be logically excluded." And the second says, "What if it's just different than it is here? Maybe we don't need that physical cord anymore." The first goes, "Okay, if there were life after delivery, then tell me, why has no one ever come back from there? Delivery is the end of life, and in the after delivery is nothing but darkness and silence and oblivion. It takes us nowhere." And the second says, "But certainly we'll meet Mother, and she'll take care of us." The first goes, "Mother? You actually believe in Mother? If Mother exists, where is she now?" And the second goes, "She's all around us. We are of her. It is in her that we live. Without her, this world would not and could not exist." And the first says, "I don't see her. It's only logical that she's not here." To which the second replied, "Sometimes, when you're in silence and you really listen, you can perceive her presence. You can hear her loving voice calling down from above."
Man,
You better believe it.
that's a
You
good
better
one.
believe it.
I saw the Jet magazine. I like that. I like that cover.
Yeah.
10
He
out of
reminds me of this guy over my shoulder, Goosen.
Welcome back, ladies. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rebranders Podcast. Tonight we're talking current events, August 2025. We've already mentioned the tennis player who says she's charging $1,000 to go on a date with her. We also already mentioned the country singer who backed up Beyonce and said, "Hey, listen, I got your back. I don't have to step on Beyonce's toes to get my elevation from there." But what we're about to mention now, we would like for everybody to kind of pitch in on it, is, of course, some of the current events going on in the political world. Donald Trump, he said a lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator. And this happened just 2 days ago. He said, "I have the right to do anything I want to do. I'm the president of the United States." This happened 1 day ago. He also said, the line is that I'm a dictator, but I stop crime. So a lot of people say, if that's the case, I'd rather have a dictator. He also said that yesterday. So I guess the question to each and every one of you is, how do you feel about these comments? Because I already know nobody wants a dictator, so why even ask that? But how do you feel about these comments? I'll leave them up for a second. But tell me, Yashika, a lot of people are saying maybe we'd like a dictator. Are people actually saying that?
I think people are, because unfortunately, he has a huge following. We talked about that. He has a huge support. So yes, I do think people are saying that. I think people are willing to do whatever he says, but they'll know better when we all got our hair cut the same.
God.
We all got it. They don't understand what a dictator truly is.
You just spoke some mad words, because see, right now we have a president. The moment you have a dictator, the game changes. The president has to fall in line with everything. A third term president is no longer a president. It's a dictator, because the rules of the United States says 2 terms. So once you hit the 3rd term, that means that you can do whatever you want to do. Now everybody has a dress code. Everybody has a curfew. Everybody. Now we start talking Aryan race, white skin, blue eyes.
Mm-hmm. And I don't even like names.
All the things we've seen over the last 200 years starts coming back to the surface. Dictatorship, I don't care who it is, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your political views are, it's absolutely scary. Kim Jong-un is a dictator. What's the boy Putin is a dictator. Hitler. You've never heard the word dictator used in a positive light ever. So this right here can be a very scary topic. Before I let y'all speak, let me go to what Dre Gilbert said. What's up, Dre? He says the moment he becomes a dictator, he becomes just like Putin. Great comment. I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. I like what you said. Dictator, you've never heard that in a positive sense. And I think some of the people are looking at a couple of things happening now that they may agree with, and they thinking that that's all to the story. Which, when a dictatorship come in, he knock on your front door and say, "Hey, I want your wife," and they just drag her off, and you sitting there looking crazy. And I mean, not saying, I know I might be taking to the extreme. I'm just saying that's what kind of power. Because because what's his name, Kim Jong, he killed people in meetings. If you go to sleep in one of his meetings, that's it.
That's the thing, and that's what I don't think people really understand about dictatorship. It's literally in the name. Dictatorship, meaning I dictate, you follow, or there's consequences. So if this man say every time you come to the White House, you gotta bark like a dog and get on all fours, or you dead. You dead if you don't bark like a dog and get on all fours. And
I would go just to witness that.
That can be a real thing, and that's how stupid it can be, and you can really lose your life over it. Like, dictatorship is nothing to play with, and whether or not you think, oh, this is what America needs, this is what certain people need, dictatorship is not exclusive to a certain group, baby. It applies to everybody but the dictator, and even then, unless he get taken out, he can even switch it up on himself. Like, he the only dictator, he die. Now you got to go back to democracy. That might be a lie. I might be stretching that one.
But you know what? Go ahead, She.
I just think people need to educate themselves. It's the same thing we talked about with that plane. I was having a conversation with someone and they were supporting him, and it's just a gift. It's just a gift. And just like on this show, I can't remember, I think it was 54, whatever. Studio 54, whatever his name, 2311, whatever his name was. I kept saying, just think about it. Think, you know what I mean? And with dictators, you don't think. They think for everybody. So whatever thoughts you have goes away. It's almost like a brainwash, because nothing you say matters. Everything only matters is what I say. Nobody cares about what you say.
The issue I have is a cult. We talked about this the other day. Cults. You got religions, and then you have cults. I'm not going to start bashing anybody's quote unquote religion, but everybody don't have a religion. Some people have cult. Ask the people who followed Jim Jones. They thought they had a religion, but they were actually in a cult. Once you have a dictatorship, now your country becomes a cult. Everybody's not necessarily brainwashed to whatever the belief is from the leader, but it becomes a strong cult. And if you try to leave that cult, then you get hurt. It's just not a positive term ever. And the reason there's so many terms in the United States, like the land of the free, the land of opportunity, etc., etc., etc. And that all washes away once you bring a dictator in. Now, the president of the United States himself is the person who said dictator. It's not us putting it on him. He actually said this thing. So the conversations we having right now, we would not be able to have these conversations without any strong consequences.
I mean, we could, but you'll hear rapping on your door in about 5, 4, 3.
What's up, Rhonda Payne?
I think social media or movies, really social media, have gotten us so far removed, or to Yashi's point, so ignorant to the fact that when you hear dictatorship and you think something as extreme as they're going to take away your right to post on Instagram, they can have we in America of the dictatorship now, baby. This is not America, land of the free. Like, y'all, it is. Y'all better stop playing. Listen.
Let's go to the comments. Dre Gilbert says, for an example, here we're letting law enforcement officers perform dictatorship. For example, stopping people from protesting. That is a dictatorship. That is a right. We have the freedom of speech, etc., right here in America. So if you start eliminating that, a problem comes. K. Hamp says, maybe they should ask why it's hard to leave North Korea as a citizen. Oh yeah. Once they get to digging into the countries that have a dictatorship.
Yeah, learn. Yeah, that's all I'm saying too. Right. Like, think about it. Go. TikTok's easy and it's free. Go learn.
Banana.
And it's it's so funny. The people are saying this too, so we can't put this on Donald Trump. I've actually heard, and I'm sure y'all have too, people say they would love for him to be our dictator.
I have not heard that. Yes,
I've heard it.
I've heard it plenty.
I have not.
I've heard it plenty.
I live in California, so I guess it's a different climate over here.
No, I haven't heard it personally. I've seen it on TikTok and YouTube and everything. I haven't heard anybody around me say it. I don't guess. But I mean, the reality is, it's like you're asking to sit on pins and needles. You're asking to be shot in the head. To ask for a dictator, even whether you like Donald Trump or not, just a dictator itself. To ask for a dictator has got to be. That's like saying I got freedom, but I don't want freedom. I want to be a slave. You know.
Right.
I like these change. They make my eyes bring my eyes out.
Right.
You know, the crazy part is, if you think about it, it's 100% the opposite of what America's supposed to stand for.
Yes.
And that's the crazy thing about it. And people say, "Oh, I would love a dictator," and I'm like,
but we want America great, right?
So it's funny you say. Think about this. We want America great again. Then the person who makes that comment, wants to be the dictator. He's proud to have that honor, and yet he's never been great in his life.
Oh, doggone it, gone now. You better stop making sense.
You learn one thing if you don't learn anything else. It's just not that hard to be president. All you have to do is have either money or evil, or combination of both. I don't mean to talk about y'all's president out there in podcast land. Tamara Thomas says, "Ha ha ha."
What's up, Tamara Thomas? How you doing?
Hey, love you.
Y'all, we are talking current events 2025. We've already mentioned a few things. One of them was, of course, the shooting that happened today in was it Massachusetts, where 2 was killed, 17 injured. We also talked about a few other things. We're gonna keep the party moving. Donald Trump was, obviously a big conversation every time. He's been quiet for a long time, so let's just keep him quiet for a little bit longer. Hey, y'all, I don't know if y'all realize this. Today is August 27th, 2025. We are 2 days away from a couple things. Michael Jackson's birthday.
Michael Jackson's birthday.
And wait, it's another birthday. One of my really good friends from college, her name was Danielle Stagg, her birthday. And also, one more thing, Katrina, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me tell you about black people that ain't buying nothing for 200, Alex.
Katrina, 20 years later. No, I'm just kidding. Let me go ahead and say the third birthday, which, of course, Adrian A. Stinson right down here. His birthday is going to be on Friday.
Me and Michael Jackson. That guy.
How old are you going to be?
Huh?
How old are you going to be?
35.
Damn.
Man, come on now. My finger was ready.
You know what I can't stand? I cannot stand a fibby teller. You know what I'm saying? That's why him and your prayers get along so well.
You want me to throw myself in the fire?
All right, y'all, let's go to the comments real quick. What's up, guys? She says, hey. Tip J, she laughs. It's funny, Tip J. Cameron Thomas says, my cousin said they have given Thanos the glove with all the stones in it, and he is about to snap his fingers, and I personally believe that to be the truth.
Your cousin is accurate as hell.
Big time. Tip J, happy early birthday, Ace. Thank you. All right,
there's a documentary out on Katrina on Netflix.
Yeah, I wanted to avoid it, but Yashika thought we all need to watch it so we can discuss.
Yes,
so
we do. So we can talk about it next week. It doesn't come out till Friday, but it's Katrina 20 years later. Come Hell or High Water is the name of it, and I think we should watch it, even though it's going to be a hard watch. I don't know if you all seen When the Levees Broke, or When the Levees Broke by Spike Lee.
Yeah.
That was a hard watch. So I'm sure this is going to be a really hard watch, but I think it's important that we watch it.
It's I think this is one of those things that we have to this was a crime against American citizens. This was a terroristic act.
This was a crime against Black American citizens too.
Yeah, and we have to keep that. We have to keep that up. And one thing, Yashika, I know you may not Rhonda, I think it's gonna be on Netflix. Yeah. One thing, Yashika, I know y'all probably might not know this, but hey Kiki, me and Anthony used to work at Enterprise together.
What?
Back in the day.
What?
And so during this time, we were at Enterprise Rental Car. So a lot of this stuff you're seeing on these clips or the document stuff like that, I heard firsthand from these people. They were coming to the blackest guest we got on the show. But they were coming to get cars and stuff, because someone were trying to go back to find family and stuff like that to just get established here in Dallas. And you talk to these people, and everybody not lying. These folks come to the office, and there weren't. So we sent all our cars to go help. So we literally didn't have cars. So we would have an office full of people sitting for like 8 hours. So you get to conversating and all this kind of stuff, and everybody not lying. They told these stories. The people talked about. the explosions, and stuff like that. And it was sad, you know. And then you see this documentary, and these folks saying the same thing. Everybody not lying.
You know what stands out the most to me when I think about Katrina is, do y'all remember Ray Nagin?
Yeah.
Ray Nagin was the mayor of New Orleans at the time. And he was just, he was yelling and screaming at George Bush, come help us. And yet George Bush was kind of, you know, what's funny about George Bush is, like, he and the Obamas are cool. He dapping Michelle Obama and they show him love and all those things. And that's all cool. But when George Bush was president, we did not like George Bush. Remember the famous quote by Kanye West, George Bush don't like black people. And that's during the time of Katrina, which was
that was at a fundraiser for Katrina, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. Him and Mike Myers, remember? I'll never forget it. I don't know if anybody else, that's like catastrophic for me. I'll never forget it. You see his face?
Brother Payne said, I volunteered at Reunion Arena when the evacuees arrived in Dallas. That was hard. The pain and sadness on their faces.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a very, you know, that's one of those situations. I don't know if it was big enough to say I remember where I was when it happened. And the reason why I remember it is because we worked at Enterprise, and so many people were.
Really?
The floodgates opened not only in Katrina or in New Orleans, they also opened up at Enterprise because everybody was coming to Dallas. I'm sure they were going to Houston and all these surrounding states as well. But you have 400,000 people. How many people lived in New Orleans? Seemed like they were all coming all over, and so you saw that these people, you know, never mind the people who was on top of buildings. Helen, I don't know if you remember, you were 10?
Just sitting in water.
People sitting in water, alligators floating by, dead bodies floating
people,
by.
Family they telling a story about how they was trying to get through the water and their family got snatched by a gator. Wasn't nothing they could do. So it's like, it was me, my brother, and my sister, but a gator got my brother. You know, they saw it. You know.
I'm really not looking. I'm really even hearing it. I'm not looking forward to watching it. I'm gonna watch it though.
Yeah.
Get the tissues.
It was and they weren't helping the people. They were stealing. They didn't have a system set up right, so they had some funds for the people, but when they got here, they couldn't get the funds because people had used their social security numbers already, and because, you know, people just saying I ain't got no ID and stuff like that. So people were trying to get these small funds that they had just try to get a room or something, and they had zero. You know, it was crazy. It was horrific.
Michael Anderson, what's up, Michael Anderson? He says, a proud Louisianan, the documentary will bring back some painful memory. Hey, you know what, Michael? I'm gonna tell you this. As a proud Texan, born and raised and live here now, I'm with you on that. I think it's gonna bring up some pretty painful memories for me as well. Joel Osteen was the worst during the time of. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, KM.
Yeah, y'all think they finna mess up his brand new? That boy church was brand new back then. And that's probably when he was hiding that 600,000 in the wall too. All that plaster was fresh on the wall. He said, "No, up in her."
I vaguely something about him.
What's that?
I said I vaguely remember something about him.
He wouldn't open his church up.
He got the biggest church in the world. More people in the world go to his church than any other place, online, everywhere else. He's a child celebrity, basically. His dad was a preacher, and you know he came in after him. Nevertheless, this huge church, all this opportunity down in Houston, Texas. When these people came, he had the room, the space, the everything to let all these people go. I personally don't think he saw color, even though I do think he saw color. I thought what he saw was, I let all these 10,000 people in my place. It's gonna be wrecked. And I'm going to be one who split the bill. Plus, it was just a brand new. I'm going to have to fit the bill, and it was a brand new building also. And it turned out to be true what they did with the Superdome over in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But he did it again then with another hurricane in Houston.
Yeah, that's a run.
He did it twice. He said one more again.
Joe said,
I thought he was doing it.
He ended up letting him in that one though, but then he did ties. He made him pay ties. Look it up. I don't want people.
Was it Harvey? And there was another one. It was Ike and
I think it was Harvey. I think it was Harvey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
While we talking about, y'all check this out. I don't know what it is. I think Michael Jackson is the reason, but for some reason, all of these natural disasters and everything happened on my birthday, on August 29th. Look them up. Everything happened on August 29th. That's the craziest thing.
Well, that is true as far as hurricanes are concerned, because it's hurricane season. So they typically happen right around this time, and like 3 or 4 big ones really did happen during that time. So I wouldn't say all, because tornadoes don't happen during this season.
All of them, Anthony.
All is a strong word.
You jealous?
All of them on his birthday, August 29th.
The world's been around for 10,000 years, and on his birthday.
Only.
Every August 29th, the world do so.
Everybody wish Adrian Stinson a happy birthday. Y'all, we have a whole lot more show to do. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more. Also, the last story we're going to talk about is Chris Brown. Tell me, would you pay $1,200 to take a picture with Chris Brown? We're going to talk about that when we come back.
What's the top 10 populated cities in the United States?
I never was good at trivia.
How many cities in Texas are in the top 10 cities in the United States?
3.
Dang.
Zach says 2.
No. Can I say 5? Texas is massive. Y'all big.
There are actually 4.
Houston got to be.
Dallas, San Antonio.
Jacksonville on there?
No Jacksonville's at all.
LA.
New York.
San Francisco.
Number 1, 8.3 million people.
Philadelphia.
Atlanta.
Baltimore.
No.
Sulphur Springs.
Sulphur Springs coming at number 3.
Honolulu.
Okay, no. I will go through the list for you. The number 1 city in the United States is New York. Number 2, LA. Number 3 is Chicago, Illinois. Number 4 is Houston, Texas. Number 5 being Phoenix. Number 6 is Philadelphia. Number 7, San Antonio. Number 8, San Diego. Dallas, Texas is number 9. And then you have Austin with 974,000.
Hello and happy Black History Month. Speaking of Black History Month, Black Girls Rock, Margaret Ann Johnson. Most of our quotes come from her and a lot of the books that we do read. Phenomenal Woman, I Shall Not Be Moved, and Still I Rise. Maya Angelou. Did you know she spoke 6 languages, won 3 Grammy Awards, and also had her own line of Hallmark greeting cards? See how the quotes and greetings cards came full circle? Rebrandas honors Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, child, for that tribute.
It's just amazing what people do with the life that God has given.
Yeah.
She maximized hers to the fullest.
She did. That shit.
Look at us. We hosting Rebranders. Like the dream.
Team.
I'll take it. All right, y'all. We're talking current events 2025, August 2025. If y'all have anything that y'all want us to talk about, be sure to let us know. But we have one more. We've hit a little bit of everything. We talked about dictatorships. We talked about, that's what the first girl said. For $1,000, you could hit, what's your tennis player, whatever. All right, people paying Chris Brown $1,200 to take a picture. Is that okay, or is it stupid? Now, I think the original question, Ace posed the original question. Men are actually paying $1,200 to take a picture. So let me hear what y'all got to say. Helen, you being the youngest. See, obviously we're older than Chris Brown. No.
No.
I think Chris is older than you.
He might. I think he's like 31, 32.
35.
No. I'm not paying nobody to see them and take a picture. The heck? Except my mama now. She not here. I pay for that.
That'd be a deal, wouldn't it? $1,200.
Yeah, ask Isaiah.
If you would pay for me to see Chris Brown.
No, for him. Would he pay $1,200 to see Chris Brown?
Chris is like 35 or 36. Yeah, I think he's 35. So
It's a once in a lifetime chance, y'all. Come
I'm
on.
gonna answer for Isaiah and say no.
That's what
Nobody asked you, Ace.
No man with a woman is gonna pay money to take a picture with Chris Brown.
Would any man, all the men that's watching, would y'all pay $1,200 to take a picture with Chris Brown? It's Chris Brown.
First of all, you got to ask yourself,
Hey,
are you a fan of Chris Brown?
Michael Jackson. Would you pay $1,200 for Michael Jackson?
Okay,
thank you, I would pay $1,200 to go see Michael Jackson in concert.
No, I'm paying for no picture.
Take a picture.
But I'm not.
Take a
No,
picture.
I would definitely.
Y'all just have to believe me. I was there.
I show you the ticket stub. I do a selfie of me in the stage, and that's free. But I'm not definitely gonna pay him $1,200. It's gonna be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I meant to get some pictures and I forgot to do it. But there are lines of people standing in line, waiting to take a picture with Chris Brown. Let's go to the comments. Dre says, "What's up, Dre?" He says, "Stupid." And Chris just turns 35 on August the 2nd when he was in Tampa for the Breezy Bowl. Oh, okay. Rhonda Payne says, "Old girl's boyfriend broke up with her after he saw the pic she took with Chris Brown." He said it was worth it.
He said it was worth it. Oh my God.
One thing I can say.
K-Ham says it's stupid. They will be the same ones getting online to cry on camera. I don't want to hear a sob story about not being able to pay rent. Michael Anderson not paying Chris Brown $1,200, and he says, "But I will pay for $12." Oh, you pay $12 to take a picture? Okay.
I'm not mad at $12. I'd pay $12 to take a picture with Chris Brown.
No, $12 I think I'd pay too. It's $12. You know, but $1,200. Here's the thing: you can't knock his hustle. You can't say it ain't smart. And it's almost like it's went viral, kind of like everybody wants to do that since a couple years ago. They started it. So it's just the thing to do. I think it's brilliant.
You know what now it is? Not only is it you get a picture, a guaranteed picture, so you get guaranteed airtime. It's that broke mindset. It's a flex too to even be able to say you got $1,200 to spend on this picture, because they even know that $1,200 is stupid, but I got it, and I love that for y'all. But I'm with K-Ham. Don't be K-Ham. Who said it? The rent. Don't be talking about rent. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, because you don't even have an oil change.
I don't want to hear it. You hungry? Go talk to Chris Brown. See if you got it.
All right, so if you go to a comedy club like the Improv, after the show is over, the comedian stays on stage, and then people, I think they pay X amount of dollars to go up there. So I can understand people paying money. However, I've seen some of my favorite comedians at the stand-up. I'm probably just as big a comedy fan as I am a music fan, and I've never ever paid for any of my favorite comedians. I couldn't imagine paying not 1 cent to take a picture with a person. And you got to ask yourself, how much do you like this person?
John Wick's gonna sign my shirt for free.
Because I would imagine those Chris Brown tickets are expensive, right?
You know they
So you already paying, aren't you?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You know what? Do y'all remember? And this is genius, like y'all said. Y'all may not remember. Prince in 2002 or 3, something like that. He was genius. He did something that they ended up banning, right? I went to a Prince concert here, I think at the American Center in Dallas, Texas. And what Prince did on the Musicology tour was he charged this $50 for the tickets. But then he charged you another $15, so $65 for the tickets, right? But he gave everybody a CD when they walked in the door, right? Yeah. And then he added that to his CD sales. So if he did 100 city tour and 50,000 people at each, so it's probably more like 25,000 people at each concert, he multiplied the 20,000 people times the 100 city tour, and that's how many more CDs he sold on top of what he already showed. Absolutely genius. And the record label, nobody else could do anything about it. I paid for that because I had no choice. I could pay for that. I actually got something out of it. I would have bought the CD anyway. But just to sit up there and take a picture with Prince, $1,200, couldn't see myself doing it.
Nobody.
Paul Mooney not on SJ. Me to take a picture with them. Okay, very cool. I love Paul Mooney.
I can hear Paul Mooney. You're gonna pay for this picture.
Yeah.
My favorite quote from Paul Mooney is when he said, "Don't like me too much. White folks gonna come take me." You remember he said that? Cracks me up. But he talked like, he talked with his head like this.
Yeah, he just talks to the audience like this.
My favorite joke by Paul Mooney, he said, if you had a little white baby on this stage, everybody would be like, oh, this is a beautiful baby. I'll look at her. She's such an angel. Look at the little angel. But if it was a black baby on this stage, they say, oh, look at that little bat. Paul Mooney. All right, y'all, it's about that time. Are y'all ready?
Always.
Let's do it.
Hey, yo, who we got on the show next week?
I appreciate you for asking that.
I appreciate you for keeping it cute, Tony. Wow. I ain't in the mood. I'm tired. I'm too tired. I'll still be able to do it just fine, but a little tired. They might. Hey, yo, Ace.
Hey, what's up, Sheik?
Who we got on the show next week?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We're talking about current events, so next week we're going to have a throwback. We're going to talk to the former spokesperson for Subway sandwiches, Mr. Jared Fogle. We'll be talking to him from his prison cell, and he'll be discussing how the phrase "foot long and 6 inch" have a whole new meaning now.
Right. Mm-hmm. And do.
That's it. That's what we're going to talk about for the show.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey. I think Run the Pain Mill got
yeah, Run the Heat prison.
You got a 10 from Ace from Michael Anderson.
That's why I like
Hey, Tony Goodson. Maybe I was wrong, Ace. Deborah Goodson gave you 12.
Okay.
12 aka that's a
that's
foot.
why she's my favorite.
Hey, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We actually have, I think we actually have a pretty good show for you, despite what he just said next week and actually the next 2 weeks. And coming up, we're going to start doing some health stuff. Take a Loved One to the Doctor Day is going to be reinvented. We're going to have a health show. It is time. As you know, we've lost a couple people from this show who of cancer. 2 people in the last month and a half or 2 from cancer. So I think now is time. And both of them found out they had cancer in stage 4. So I think it's time for us to start as Black people going to, and people in general, going to the doctor a little bit early. So anyway, we got some doctors and some people who will be coming on the show in the next coming weeks. Y'all be sure to tune in for that. Dre gave you a 10. Deborah Collette gave you an 8. You're averaging about 10 right now, Ace.
Oh, that's pretty good, Ace.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Hey, thank Jared Fogle and his freaky tendencies. He got me that joke.
Well, you know what? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Sometimes you got to go look at yourself and go, I'm ready to relinquish this.
I'm one of them people, hey, you got to give a man a day in court.
The underlining of all of it is authenticity, right?
She's making them money, so they gonna put the camera on her because she's paid.
I think the prize is the other person. We have not integrated in the United States. Start buying some of the things that we have to offer. Then we will see a difference in how we act as Black people.